For over 400 years, the descendants of enslaved Africans in North America, the Caribbean, and Europe have endured systemic violence, economic theft, and cultural erasure. Today, despite global progress and historical reckoning, one truth remains: reparations have not been paid, and it is not by accident. In the United States, the law uses terms like Black or African American as sweeping categories, supposedly to address and combat racism in society. These labels are meant to promote equality, but they often oversimplify the complex histories and identities within the Black community. When it comes to reparations, this broad label becomes a significant barrier. It erases the unique and specific injury suffered by American descendants of slavery, or A.D.O.S, by grouping all Black people together, regardless of their distinct backgrounds or family histories. The harm of slavery was not a general experience. It was inflicted on a particular population, those who were held in bondage on American soil and their direct descendants, whose lives and opportunities were shaped by this legacy. The A.D.O.S movement argues that reparations must be specifically targeted to those who can trace their lineage to U.S. chattel slavery, ensuring that the remedy matches the injury. Without this level of precision, reparations risk becoming meaningless, as the debt owed by the nation could be claimed by people who did not inherit the generational trauma and loss. The government's ongoing refusal to clearly define the injured party is not a matter of lacking the ability to do so. It's a matter of lacking the political will to address this historic injustice directly. In today's genetic age, millions, even those who identify as white, carry African DNA. Some inherited it through ancient mixing, others through the rape of enslaved women during chattel slavery. But here's the truth: reparations are not about DNA. They are about historical harm. A person with African ancestry who has lived as white with all the protections and privileges that entails has not inherited the injury. Descendants of chattel slavery inherited poverty, dispossession, redlining, and cultural loss. DNA can't measure the experience of systemic exclusion. Reparations are for those who inherited the wound, not just the blood. Reparations aren't about DNA. They're about inheriting a specific, ongoing injury. The A.D.O.S claim is rooted in direct lineage from those enslaved in the U.S. and in the measurable wealth gap and exclusion from American prosperity. Systematic denial, like the destruction of records, was designed to make proving lineage difficult. This manufactured difficulty is now used as an argument against reparations. The act of making a people untraceable was part of the crime. Using that as a reason to deny justice is a cruel trick. The claim is for a specific inherited harm, not a generic wrong. Justice demands recognition of this unique injury. Despite obstacles, A.D.O.S are reclaiming their history, using research DNA and archives to reconstruct family trees and assert their identity. This is more than remembrance. It's a political demand for a debt owed, not charity. Justice requires tangible restitution, not symbolic gestures. The government has the tools to identify descendants and verify claims, just as it has for other groups. Arguments against reparations, too expensive, too complicated, are excuses, not reasons. The real barrier is a lack of political will to confront the truth. The A.D.O.S community is no longer asking, it is demanding. Justice is possible. It's a choice America must finally make.